Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to Hidden City Siege. Check it out, man. Today we're playing a blue battle. So we're at the start of the season, and I hear that all the servers have got this now, so that's pretty fantastic. I'm going to take all of my 4 favourite low tier goodies, and also I'm going to take in the Archer Militia. You might think, oh my goodness, Archer Militia, why? Well, I'll tell you what, they do a heck of a lot better than my domain pikemen. I find that having a better class of peasant in these guys is really useful. I still use them just the same as peasants. I push them in, use them to push siege engines. Peasants die to a cannon shot anyway, whether it's an archer or whether it's a Martellalori or whether it's a serf. And so I find that this unit is really quite useful. On defence, I use the Archer Militia I put them up on top of the walls, and people will shoot their cannon shots and ballista shots at them. They will also treb them. I can't tell you how many times people have expended 2 or even 3 trebs to try and kill my Archer Militia. It's ridiculous. So, something's wrong with my mouse. So yes, the amount of effort that people will expend to kill Archer Militia is nuts. I see archers and they just lose their damn mind, man. So you can use that to your advantage too. So once you've pushed in the siege tower, Once you push in the siege tower, they're still actually quite useful, and they get more kills than ordinary normal peasants because they don't have to go into combat to do it. And as you can see, I've given them a couple of purple doctrines and a blue one. So I implore you, try Archer Militia as your next peasant choice. So anyway, what I was doing here, I knew that my Hwacha, my arrow thrower here, wasn't going to do much damage, but it certainly made that cannon person focus on me, so that was fun. Oh no, you have shot my militia. Please don't do that. No, please don't. Oh well. But as you can see, this guy up there, he's going, oh my goodness, this guy's using archers to push, you know. And the natural assumption when you've got archers out is that they're going to be archers of some sort of quality, or at least some sort of ability, right? I'll just enlarge the map there so that if you're watching on a cell phone, you'll be able to see. So anyway, we're pushing in the siege tower, and we're just going to have to wait, I guess. I could climb the walls and try and kill some artillery, but it seems like our team are doing a very good job of that anyway. I wondered if that guy was outside the wall, but by the way, that tactical map, you can press Z and it brings up that tactical map. Here we go. We're going to see these Namcans shooting over the walls. They're going to get lucky and kill 1 or 2. The number 2 ability for this unit is the run, or the same as the doctrine, but it's their natural ability. So, just like any other peasant, we have pushed the siege tower in, and we've taken no casualties of any consequence whatsoever. The fun thing is when you get things like this, little sallies, you can use them to help with it. And honestly, I've been having very good results with using the Archer Militia as my standard peasant. See, we're taking so much damage to those other peasants with no risk to ourselves. We've got 7 kills, 8 kills with our peasants. 1 or 2 of them might have been with my sword. But yes, as you can see, very, very useful. 75 leadership if you're interested. Give them a go. So, next step. I kind of want to avoid those Namcan shots if I can, because a single one with bleed would kill an Archer Militia. You know, you don't throw your woodcutters away either. But you don't have to worry about this unit. That's the other thing. It's a ranged unit that does okay damage, and it is okay damage if you give them a couple of purple dogs. That can you don't have to worry about. Who cares if they die, right? We just don't want to hit that charge, so we'll just give it a pause, and then we'll start killing these serfs. Easy murders. Those shields can't do anything, so we'll look over here. Now again, these peasants, they're not worth anything, so you move them up here. And they can shoot at point blank range where their terrible accuracy doesn't matter. And away we go. That's an interesting treb. So you see, look, this glaive, he's just dived on the archers and he's going to get himself killed. And what'd he do? Kill a half a dozen peasant archers? Like what? The rest of the unit's going to die now, but who cares? Our objective at this point is to stop these shields getting back on the A point, so we'll just continuously attack them. That Nodachi's got no show. No show of preventing us killing these one by one. I like those big arcs of damage when you're inside the circle. If you're playing shields, don't use the circle formation. It's no good. Unless you've got a specific purpose, like you're hiding behind a building to not get trebbed or something like that. That circle formation is no good. No good at all for shields. Anyway, now's about the point where we think, we haven't got any archers left. Let's go look. And I think we're at, what, 20 kills? 20 kills with the archer militia and swords. So in terms of peasants, that's an excellent result. We're going to take more peasants. Pike Militia. Now, Pike Militia are a very, very good green unit. They're very, very powerful for a green tier unit. They're, I would say, the most powerful green tier unit. Maybe. You guys agree with me? Let me know in the comments. And they're just so good, man. You stack them in, you hit that one key, and they poke things to death. They can beat things like Royal Janissaries, aka Silidars, because they have no CC resistance. And you charge these guys into that tier 5 unit and you will win. Provided, of course, there's no... just trying to... That B point looked like it was open, but the tactical map tells me that it is not, so we're going to go this way. So this unit is relevant well into the later game. You know, you'll still be using this game relevantly at about level 1000. You don't see them too often in 2000 because they no longer really damage cav, but we're just going to sit here because this is the place to go. We're running interference for our team because... Because we've only got blue tier units maximum. We are a big threat because Pike Militia against blue units are deadly. But we're going to chill. We've got, see across here? If they try and go across there, I will simply march my Pike Militia into the side of them. Ow. Ow. It's good to be a longsword. Look at this guy. What's he think he's achieving? We've got this new rune on the longsword that every single second of the game, every single second, anytime I'm alive, I'll get 158 hit points back. See this guy? When this happens, you don't need to beat them. All you need to do is give them a good kick in. Make them panic a bit. Like this guy here is not going to continue his assault. He's going to hit me and back off again. So even though I had no chance of hitting him, I just sort of chilled out with him, and he decided that maybe he doesn't want to fight me. Now, I could have moved my unit on top of him, but I'm trying to save the unit. See, basically, so we've captured the supply point on the right now because they were not able to reinforce it from here. That's what our presence here is doing, this patience, right? We're being very patient. But what we really need to do is wait till these halberdiers or land sharks, I think they are, to come out of brace, because we don't want them to charge into our unit. Excuse me, get off my friend. Get off my friend. Friend, run friend, I'll save you. I'll take the hits. That short bow might kill him. I think I need to go and shield him. Where is he? There he is. Just for a couple of ticks of healing until he's okay, I'm just going to block him because so that short bow doesn't pick him off. Play with your team, friends. Play with your team. So, oh. They've made a mistake. And we're going to go through and we're going to ignore the gunners and leave them for our friends, and we're going to go straight through and into this halberdier / land shark unit. And goodbye. Brace immediately. Using the 1 key on this immediately drops them into brace. They have a natural stun and a natural double strike. This unit is very powerful. It's unbelievable that it's a green unit. There we go. We've killed a whole unit of land sharks. Possibly a longsword, because he's using the wrong alt. Possibly a longsword as well, which we had happily worked out. And that's how powerful this unit is. Especially in these pre-season blue-only matches, right? Look, we've still got half the unit left. Outrageous. Let somebody else take the lead now. We'll just put these pikes in case I want to run some low-tier cavalry in. The short sword, I'm going to knock him down, and then my team will jump on him. Even though I can't kill him, I know that if I put him on the ground, that our team will just absolutely spank him. He got a great spanking. He even called me daddy. And we're going to try and push forward now into these beautiful little iron cap swordsmen, who are also a very good unit for green tier iron cap swordsmen. Over time though, we're not going to live because we've got Namcan archers shooting at my boys. Let's see if we can attack this glaive. Just do a little bit of extra damage, and and that Although I didn't plan that, my strikes landed on those cavalry and immobilised them just long enough for our team to call them daddy. Oh, okay. I guess we're going to try and fight squires on a point as a longsword. Oh, okay, so I'll just try and kill these guys before they retreat. We might get a couple of them. I was concerned there for a minute that I couldn't take the point because it would take me just forever to wade through those guys. Anything with a shield, you know, basic infantry, very difficult for a hero like a longsword to take on. We'll take the condos. Why condos? Because it's a bit of a breakdown battle now as they fall back to the end point. And so these guys trade very efficiently with other low tier units. Their shock attack, their number 2, stuns and CCs the enemy units that are not immune, and so they trade very, very well. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get into a battle that our team have already started, or the enemy team have already started, and we're not the main focus. This longsword was a bit brave. We're going to be ready as well. Condos are fast, but they're not like greased lightning. So we need somebody else to initiate this fight before we get involved. Prefecture Guard, perfect, perfect, perfect. We're going to come in here, we're going to charge towards these guys who are charging us. And then we're going to bang on shock attack. And watch these numbers. Blenders, wild blenders. A wild blender appeared. We've got about 30 kills already. See these Prefecture Guard coming in the back? I don't want to fight them. Actually, you know what? There's not much of the unit left anyway. Just get in there, boys. See what you can kill. And the battle is turned against us. So I'm a support tank player. So my role is now to try and hold the front line way out while our lighter classes retreat. The spear on the right obviously doesn't have the game knowledge or game sense to realise that he's about to die. There's not much I can do about him. As soon as someone engages me, I'm probably going to use my ult to get out of here. And we'll just try and stop this Nodachi killing Mr. Spear. It's not going to happen, never mind. This is not an experienced player. Why? Because he sat there and waited for me to finish my combo when he could have avoided it. Ow, ow, ow. Minor damage. Okay, so we've got Rattan Marksman behind me. My job now is, before I retreat and get a unit, I have to stop this unit advancing into the Rattan Marksman. He should have X-moved them in, and we were generally successful. Now we've got someone here who can hold the front line. We can go off to the supply point. This is a near-perfect game, by the way. Every single unit I've pulled has done the right job that I asked them to do. And I haven't made any mistakes at all yet, really. Possibly just some less than optimal, certainly, but certainly no mistakes. Well done, team. Okay, so we're going to take the Prefecture Guard because they've got options. We can go in either side, this one, or this one, and all round to the side. So the choices probably go to this way. Because these guys are super, super deadly in these lower tier levels, their Prefecture Drill, their number 2 ability, just puts them into absolute nightmare blender mode, especially when you go back into the Cover Commander, the number 3 ability, because when you do that, we'll just put them over to the side, I think. As soon as you do that, they stack up on top of each other and hyper-focus their very large damage. So we don't want to fight the condos with these guys because they are susceptible to CC, plus there's some shields there. But these land sharks on the left, I'm going to make them my bee archers as soon as we're engaged. See the right-hand side on the map? My job for now is to block for this this musket while he harasses. Once the right-hand side gets stuck in a bit more, once they've pushed in and blocking that far right access point, that's going to be our time to go. Get off my friend. You're not... Get away from him. Her? Him? Can't tell with that attire. Anyway, now's our time. We don't need to use our Prefecture Drill on these guys because we will beat them easily anyway. We'll just go into Cover Commander. We've got double strike, just naturally. And these guys don't cause CC, so my guys are well capable of getting right up on top of them. Oh, who stole my kill? Ratbag. Anyway, we've still got the Prefecture Drill available, and we're looking for heroes who are too far out in front, or unshielded units preferably. We've got fronted heroes, Javelin Militia, great unit, but we're going to blend them. 1 kill. That was an assist. 2 kills. Prefecture Guard, baby. Hoorah. And it's just how they got the Spartan attires on them. Boy. Oh, we MVP'd. Well, that was really a damn near perfect game. I don't know if I could have done anything better. That was one of the best games I've played in ages. We did 1.2 and we took 1.5. Prefecture Guard. Heroes of the Hour. Do you love that Spartan outfit? I love it. Our Halberdiers didn't get to play, but the Archer Militia got 14 kills, man. Pike Militia got 1 in 16. Now, this guy got better stats than me. Yes, he did. But the reason he didn't get MVP is the way that the scoring works is the first person to get to 1050 is the one who gets the MVP. Right or wrong, whether you agree with it or not, that's how it rolls. Anyway, boys and girls, I hope you learned something new or you just enjoyed the battle. Hey man, we killed twice as many heroes. Thank you so much for coming to my channel.